Hi, I am at the Middle East Conflicts Memorial Wall in Marseilles, Illinois, and it is beautiful. And I wanted to share with you a few things that I learned about this memorial being here today. See, all through here. It's right on a river. The river is rushing because we just had a downpour. There are extreme weather warnings. So the riders that had traveled across the country and then halfway back again to come to this wall and pay their respects moved out. And they had to roll out pretty quickly because there was one storm system coming through, there was a short break, and then another storm system was following. So they, in order to leave as safely as they could, they took that small window of opportunity. I too was going to take off. I was going to head up to Wisconsin to visit some friends that are like family. But I'm going to stay one more day because I needed to get through all the names, which I just did. A lot of names on this wall. I have about 6 on the Vietnam wall, but I had about 30 for this wall. And that doesn't even include West Pointers that I will have to come back and regroup and do again. Do another year. But so I'm alone at this memorial. Have it to myself. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I kind of like having things to myself. There's Aurora. I don't know if you can see her. Oop. Way back right there. That's her way back in the distance. The lone bike in the parking lot. So I want to wish my fellow riders farewell. Everyone's scattering to different corners of the country from whence they came. And there's some radical weather out there, and I hope and pray my brothers and sisters stay safe. Many of them have several days to ride before they get home. Some as far away as Oregon and California. And me, I've got to go back down to Texas. And others that are going back east after having made this pilgrimage here. But I just wanted to show you, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder there, how beautiful and well done this place is. So that brings me to the story I wanted to tell you about how this came to be. Here is a directory, but there is also one online. So you can check and see online at middleeastconflictswall.org. You can check and see if someone you know is listed on this wall. It goes all the way back to 1967 and includes Somalia and Beirut. But this wall was founded by the Illinois Motorcycle Freedom Run. It was 2 gentlemen, one of whom I met today and took a picture of and of his vest, and another who's passed on and who has a memorial stone here, Tony Catrano. His nickname was Greaseball. But what's touching about this to me is that this wall was originally envisioned and funded by bikers. And they had a tough time because politically some people didn't want to give. They saw bikers as being, you know, dirty bikers, greasy bikers, kind of like Greaseball, a little rough around the edges. But most of them are veterans, and most of them are Vietnam era veterans who had the grit and the determination to make this wall, because they had theirs, they were going to make this wall a reality. And that is so touching to me because the vision for the Run for the Wall, which it too was founded and carried on and has become a tradition now by Vietnam era veterans, and they are determined to reach out to this current generation and draw them in and bring them to a place of healing that the Vietnam veterans won through very, very hard work. And unfortunately, some of them didn't win their battle with those demons. Vietnam veterans founded, envisioned, and helped fund this memorial. And Vietnam veterans are the ones bringing in the new generation on bikes to a memorial that was founded by bikers. Full circle. Kind of completes the picture. I saw something really touching today. One of our riders, who is a combat vet in Iraq, and many of our riders are combat vets, he was going to have a tough time approaching the wall and looking for the names of his brothers in arms. And Gunny saw his struggle. Gunny is the founder of Run for the Wall. Gunny Gregory. He immediately went up to him and he put his arms around him and he leaned back and he hollered in his best parade voice, Gunny voice. He said, Vietnam vets, I need you right here, right now. Come over here. And immediately several of them went running and they just surrounded our rider and took him to the wall. He was supported in love and understanding, and it's my hope and prayer, as I know it is everyone else that was here today, that he found some measure of healing and hope, and that he comes away from this experience a better man. It's what we all want. So, this has been a day of extremes, extreme weather, extreme emotions, but also a very deep sense of fulfillment, because we all sat together in front of that building and we took our Sandbox Recon route family picture, and Senior, who is our route coordinator, declared mission accomplished. So for the second time in about 4 days, I've accomplished a mission that takes a lot of time, a lot of determination, a lot of grit, endurance, resources, and emotion. So, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know it's long. Some of you have been bearing with me through it all, and some of you might need to move on, but for those of you that understand the value of this pilgrimage and of this effort, thank you for your support. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for watching and listening. And it's getting late, so I think I'm gonna go roll in, find some shelter somewhere before it starts raining again. Yeah, it's all good. It's all really good.